Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you how you can save money every year. Hopefully a lot of money. If you're one of those people who finds it really hard to save money, if you're one of those people who gets paid every month, but at the end of every month, you seem to have nothing left and you find it impossible to save anything, then hopefully this video will be for you, because I'm going to go through some great tips, hints and tips for how you can start saving money every day, every month, and hopefully at the end of the year you'll have a big sum to show for it. So make sure you watch to the end so you get all the advice you need. Before we proceed, can I please ask you to like and subscribe to our channel, as it really does help and it enables us to carry on making great content for all of you. Thank you. So welcome everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name's Matthew and we run this channel together, myself and my wife. So if you're new to this channel, thanks for stopping by, and for all of our returning subscribers, thank you so much. We've been seeing our subscriptions going up and up and up, and we just want to say thank you so much. Really does help everything. So I don't want to delay any further. I just want to get straight into this video. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you about how you can save money every day, every week, every month, and at the end of the year, hopefully have a big sum, maybe even up to £5,000. Does that sound good to you? Because it sounds good to me. So let's start. Okay, so what is £5,000? How much is £5,000 when we equate it to months, to weeks, and to days? So if you're looking to save money, if you have a target in mind, hopefully the hints and tips and the resources I'm going to give you will help you to save. But for now, I just want to take a figure of £5,000 and break it down and have a look at what that looks like every day. So £5,000 is roughly £417 a month, or £96 per week, or £13.69 a day. So if you saved £14 a day, you would be well over £5,000 a year. Now, when you talk of £5,000, it sounds a huge figure. When you talk of £13 to £14, it sounds like a much smaller figure, because it is. But let's dive into some hints and tips on how you can start saving money right now. So number one of the most important things to do is to get an understanding of your outgoings. Now, by your outgoings, I mean what you're going to have to do is calculate everything that's going out of your account. Now, this will be your main bills, the bills that cannot change, your electricity, your water, your council tax, all this. You need to have an understanding for everything that's going out. Now, once you've done that, you know how much money you have to play with. So you know how much disposable income you have then. You've calculated your core bills, and I'm going to come back to this later on. And now you know how much money you have for other things. So let's delve into some tips straight off the bat for how you can save that £14, if you can, every day. It sounds really a lot of work and really difficult, but you have to get your mind into a certain set. You have to get your mind set a certain way. You have to program your brain to be focused. And human beings are terrifically adaptable. We can adapt to new situations. You can easily adapt to a new work environment. You can easily adapt to changings of your surroundings, changes of your home. You can relocate. We are so adaptable. So I need you to adapt your brain into a money-making finance mode. And what this means is, it may sound a lot, but I need you to start writing down every expenditure that you have. And once you do this for a month, I guarantee you will start seeing big ways of how you can save money. Let me break this down further. Let me take a month, for example. You already have your core bills going out. Electricity, gas, council tax, mortgage or rent, home insurance, car insurance. The list literally goes on. What it's a good idea to do is to get an understanding for competitors, because there are a lot of competitors in the market, and a lot of companies are very happy to keep putting your premium up every year and you just pay it because it's something that's taken care of. So it's something that's out of sight and out of mind. For instance, look at your home insurance, look at your car insurance, look at your gas and electricity, and go on to any one of the comparison websites. Go Compare, for example, is one. There are many, many more out there. I'm using that as an example. And put in your details, what you're looking for, and you can see comparisons of what the other providers charge. Now, you might be surprised, because when you're paying for like your internet can go up and up and up every year, because we have this, they always have the saying, don't they? You're not a new customer, you're an existing customer. So it's good to always shop around. It's good to phone your provider up and say, look, I've seen a lot of other better deals out there. Can we talk about my bill? At the moment, there's another company who can give the best or better internet that I have at the moment, and it's £5 cheaper a week. Is there any way you can match that deal? And you might be surprised. And straight away, that's £5 a week you have saved. £5 a week towards your goal. So it's all about planning as well. A big way of saving money is planning. You need to have a plan. You need to say, right, I want to save this. I want to really plan. I want to really go for it. There are so many people living in the UK that don't have £1,000 disposable income in case something breaks. They haven't got it. They live to their means, or they spend everything they have every month. I fully appreciate we're in tough financial times at the moment, but if you really scrutinise what's coming in and what's going out, I'm sure you can shave and you can save, and that's really important. So look at your core bills, see if you can save money on any of them. Have a really good plan in mind. Another thing you can do is you can say, right, I want to try and save 10% of my wage when it comes in. That's a big ask, I know, but I want to save 10% of my wage. Now, if you keep it in your current account, it's there. It's accessible. So what you want to do is have a look at your bank, see if you can set up another account. See if there's another place you can be putting that money, maybe through direct debit. If they have a savings account at your bank, have a look on their website, set it up. You can easily set up a direct debit, and every month you can say, when I get paid, say if I get paid on the 15th, on the 16th, I want a direct debit to go into that savings account for £150. Bang. After a while, you will get used to that money going in there, and you'll be able to easily transfer money when you've understood how much disposable income you have into your savings account as well. Or as we go through these hints and tips, after a month, you might really see some difference and you can make that £200, £300, £400. Now we're well on our way to our £5,000 every year. The next thing I want to cover is eating out, takeaways, shopping. It's all about having a plan. If you can plan your meals every day, you know exactly what you're eating every day, you will straight away start to save money. Takeaways aren't cheap and convenient anymore. Something a lot of people reference called shrinkflation, which is what people have noticed is some of the fast food restaurants especially have seemed to invoke this thing called shrinkflation, which means they charge the same or more for their products, but we've seen the sizes getting smaller. So they call it shrinkflation. The prices remain the same or get bigger and their products get smaller. That's how they save money. Everybody knows that chocolate bars have shrunk. Everybody knows that things have shrunk, but the prices have always gone up. So you're paying a lot more for a lot less. So what I'd say to you is plan your meals. Have an understanding of what you're going to eat when. If you have a big family and you do online shopping, say from one of the major supermarkets who will deliver to your door, plan your week out so you know exactly what you're spending. And when you've spent it, that money is then there. And you would be amazed what you save by not eating out so much, not getting so many takeaways, and having an understanding for what you're eating every day. Your food bill will come down. One of the very worst things you can do when you go food shopping is to go into the supermarket hungry, because it's a psychological fact you will buy more because of your hunger. But plan it. I keep coming back to this thing, planning. It's all about planning your week. And planning your week involves your food and it involves everything else. And that way you will start to have an understanding of where you can shave money off and where you can send money into that savings account or into an ISA that you've set up or anything to help you on your goal to get those thousands of pounds behind you. And the next one, which I've talked about before, is subscriptions. Subscription sites, subscriptions for films and movies and series, subscription sites for gaming, subscription sites for everything. Everybody does this monthly subscription sites now these days, which sounds really good. Some of them can be expensive, $15.99. Some of them can be tiny, $5.99. But the big problem is you sign up for them and you forget you've signed up for them. And every month they are taking that money without fail from your account. So grasp an understanding. Have a look at exactly what's going out of your account. Have a look at all the streaming sites, all the subscription sites that you're sending money to, and honestly sit down and say to yourself, do I watch that? Is it value for money? Is it something that I can maybe go on, cancel? Immediately you cancel it. If it's $9.99 a month, it's £10 a month, which has gone towards what you're saving. So £10, £20. I did this for myself, and believe it or not, I'd signed up to so many things. The minute I changed it, I was instantly saving £25 a month. Nothing to be sniffed at. We started planning our meals out. We stopped getting so many takeaways. Once your meals are planned out, you won't find your fridge empty after a long day at work and instantly going on Just Eat, Uber Eats, phoning your local takeaway, walking across the road. You know exactly what you're eating every day and you will save money, a lot of money. Another thing is clothes shopping. We spend a lot of money on clothes and we've all seen the prices go sky high. especially if we have big families. My kids go through shoes, maybe it seems like they're going up a size in shoes every 6 months. It's just insane how fast they grow out of things. So it's important to do a lot of market research. I personally think if you've got a spare half an hour, look at different competitors. Don't just go down the same shop. Look at other products, other brands, and see where you can save money. If you have an outlet shop near to you, go and have a look around. Go and see where you can save money. We are all in a cost of living crisis. Everybody knows that. So be mindful of the clothes you've got. So many of us buy clothes, put them in our closet and forget we've got them. So really go and have a look through your closet. Be ruthless. If there's old stuff, throw it away. Try and be minimalistic, keeping things in your closet. You know exactly what clothes you've got. And if you need new ones, get an understanding for what you've already got before you go out and buy more. Some of the ISAs at the moment, some of the high interest ISAs pay over 5%. Now, when you start putting money in there, you start at £100, £200, 5% might not seem that much. But when your money starts to add up, it certainly gets a lot more. So it helps you and it's going to assist you on your way to earning more each year. It's going to assist you on your way to saving more each year. So look, have a look around, but it all starts with you doing a plan, sitting down, and you really got to be ruthless. You've got to go through your finances. You've got to see what you're spending on food, what you're spending on eating out, what you're spending on your subscriptions, what you're spending on everything, and really see, how can I save money? Comparison sites, as I said at the start, have a look at them. See what other retailers, other sellers are offering for the products that you have. It is necessities that you have house insurance and car insurance. But ask yourself, am I paying too much? Could I save maybe £100, £200 a year just by changing provider? Always look. It's always good to shop around and get the best deal for you. Going back to the ISAs, ISAs are tax free. So you will not pay tax when you put money in there. So it's important to look at where you're going to keep your money. Where will you get the best return on your money? Just get this finance brain on your head and you will start to save. My friends, you will start to save so much. And you'll wonder why you didn't do it years ago. And then once you've saved your first £1,000, you can congratulate yourself. No matter how long it takes you, you can say, yes, I did it. I knew I could do it. And once you've got that bug for saving, you will carry on saving. And you will save and save and save. And hopefully you will save to a point where you feel confident, you feel happy, you feel like you know what you're going to do now. If something breaks in the house, you've got money to fix it. If you're putting money away to escape renting, to buy your first house, you can get on your way today. And after a year, you can hopefully be very close to having a deposit for a house. Just have a look at your incomes and outcomes. Make a plan. Start today. My grandparents used to say something to me, and they told me it was something their grandparents said to them. Very old-fashioned English saying, which is, you take care of the pennies and let the pounds take care of themselves. And what that means is, have a look at your finances and start to save the pennies. And every penny you save will add up. I'm talking saving a few pence. Say if you like going for a coffee every morning. Coffees in some of these places are expensive, £3. Could you do with instant coffee in the morning? Could you get away with having an instant coffee in the morning? I know it doesn't taste as good, But a big jar of instant coffee is what, £5? And that will last you well over a month. And you've saved £3 a day. Believe it or not, that's £1,092 a year. Okay? I know there might not be nice changes. You might think, oh, I'm having to give this up. But look at the price of a takeaway, especially if you've got a family. £40. It's very expensive to get them these days. If you planned your meals out, that £40 could go straight into your savings account. See where the money's adding up now? So make a plan. Let's just recap really quickly. Get an understanding for your finances. What's coming in? What's going out? Make a plan. Get a finance programmed brain into you and just have a look. Shop around at comparison sites. Get an understanding for what subscription services you've signed up for. Plan your meals out every day if you can. Shop around for where you're buying your food. Shop around for where you're buying your clothes. And start to physically, on your notes on your phone, on a spreadsheet, Excel, or write it down if you want to. Everything that's coming in and going out. And then when you start to save, say, okay, set yourself a limit. And when you start to save a bit, you'll really get the bug and you'll want to save a lot. And hopefully these few things, these few tips and what I've shared with you today will help you on your way to that all-important money that you want to save for whatever you want to save it for. But once you've saved 5,000, hopefully you'll want to save 5,000 more, and 5,000 more, and 5,000 more, and eventually you'll be very comfortable. I hope this video has helped you. I've hoped I've shared some useful information. Please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a like. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please subscribe to our channel if you are new, as it really helps us to continue making great content just for you. Remember, for all your money saving tips, for all your finance needs, keep it locked right here to our channel. I hope this video has found you well, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Take care now. See you next time. Bye.